So creation of a wallet happens with something called as MetaMask, which is one of the most popular wallets for Ethereum blockchain. So if you go to metamask.io, as you can see here on the screen, you'll be able to get to this website which talks about all the good features of MetaMask. If I go to download now, the best part about MetaMask is that it has a Chrome extension. So you don't need to download any bulk software or anything to use a cryptocurrency. You can just install this on your Chrome like I'm doing here. It will take you to the Chrome Web Store and you can just add to Chrome. Click on add extension and once it is done, it will take you to a new page. So as you can see here, it has taken me to a new page. It has a nice animation as well like this. Also on the tab bar, you will also get this extension of MetaMask. So you can use MetaMask either as a separate page or you can use the extension here, right? So once we get into this, we are going to create a new wallet for ourselves. When we do that, we all know that we have seen that it is going to create our own public key and private key pair, and we'll be seeing the process of how to create a wallet here. When you get into this create a new wallet, you can see that we already have two options. One is the import wallet option, where if you have created your wallet in some other system, let's say 1 year back, and now you have changed your laptop, you want to import that account into your laptop and use it here, you can use this. No, I already have a seed phrase and import the wallet. But now the case is different where we are going to create our own wallet. So let's go to create a wallet. Once you enter into this, it will say a few do's and don'ts, and hence read all of these things. And when you click on I agree, it will take you to the next page asking for a password. This password is important for if you use this, let's say MetaMask wallet within your system itself. This password will be asked every time you want to log in. So create a new password like I'm doing here. Remember that the password needs to have minimum 8 characters and agree to the terms. And if you click on create, it will take you to the next page. This page is the most important while creating a wallet. As you can see here, it says something called a secret backup phrase. What is a secret backup phrase? This is going to serve as your private key. Let's look at what this secret backup phrase is and understand what it does. Once I click on this, click here to reveal secret words, you can see that I have about 12 words here, right? These are all very normal words that we use in our day-to-day life, right? Judge, horse, depth, ahead, senior, etc. What does this mean? Why is this known as the secret backup phrase? Is because we have something called as the private key. But if you look at your private key, it looks something like a hash, right? Your hexadecimal number. It's a long number with 64 digits and hexadecimal as well. So for a person to remember this password is going to be really difficult, right? The private key is something that you cannot memorize and keep it in your mind as your safe storage. Any other method that you write it down your private key in some paper or you save it as a file in your desktop, anything has a problem of either theft or corruption, right? So your laptop might corrupt tomorrow and hence your private key will be gone. You will not be able to use your wallet at all after that. So all these newer wallets, new age wallets are giving you this kind of a 12 words which is called as the mnemonic. Mnemonic is or you can also call it as the seed phrase, right? Mnemonic, passphrase, seed phrase are the three words that are used interchangeably in this scenario. What happens is that this will become your private key and hence later when you want to create your private key, you can use the same words in the same sequence and hence that will give you your private key. So secret phrase, to private key, to public key. That's how this entire process works. Now remember that you need to take this and keep it somewhere very safe because this is going to act like your private key. Of course, when you're creating a wallet also, this is going to ask you for verifying that you have noted it down. So let me just note it down and I'll go to the next step. As I told you before, It is asking for a verification now. I need to click on the same words in the same sequence here. Only then it will verify that I have noted down my private key and it will take me into my wallet. So to open this, let me go into my documents is where I stored it, and I think, yeah. So as you can see, this is the screenshot of my private key that I stored. I sincerely tell you that don't do the screenshot thing, because this file might go to someone else. If you are using this wallet to store your cryptocurrencies, be very safe about it. But since I'm using this for training purpose, I'm using the same thing. I'm revealing my private key to you all. So let's look at it. Judge, horse, depth, ahead and senior. Judge, horse, depth, ahead and senior. Then I look at betray, whether asset thrive, betray, whether asset thrive, and then comes our unhappy pink rare, unhappy pink and rare. So once I do the same process, verify that I have noted down my secret phrase, I can click on confirm and it says congrats. So I do want to congratulate you on creating your first cryptocurrency wallet in which you are going to store some tokens and create your own cryptocurrency, etc. So once all of it is done, it will take you to your wallet and we are successfully created our own wallet. Let's talk about more of this wallet in the coming section. But before that, you need to understand how this wallet works. Now, if you go to the top and click on this drop down, you can see multiple networks. One is the main Ethereum network, which is the Ethereum blockchain, which I have been talking about. That's the first programmable blockchain, as I have told you, etc. Then comes your Robston test network, Koan test network, Rinkeby, Goerli, and all of these test networks. Because Ethereum is a programmable blockchain, right? You can create smart contracts and deploy apps and everything into the Ethereum blockchain, right? Now, whenever you do a development process, either in HTML, CSS, JavaScript, whatever programming language you do, you don't directly write a program and deploy it into the cloud like AWS, Azure, etc. You do some testing on your local network first, and then you will put it on some test network, production ready, and then you will deploy it into the main network, right? Similarly, when you are creating a smart contract and you want to deploy that and test how it works, you can use all of these test networks. Test networks also have Ether, but in test networks, these are kind of dummy Ether. We don't really have any value for those Ether in the actual mainnet, right? So we are going to use the Rinkeby test network. So let me select that and keep it ready. Yeah. This says I have 0 Ether now. Of course, I don't have any money yet. I can buy Ether directly from here. There are a few, let's say, services which helps you change your INR or USD or anything into Ether, right? Directly from here. Or you can send your Ether to someone else. So you can enter the public address here and you can enter how many Ether you want to send, right? So all of these, and you can see the activity section where all the transactions you do will come into this activity. Assets are your Ether and your other tokens. Of course, at this point in time, I have only Ether as the asset. Later, when we create our own token, our own cryptocurrency, it will come into this as an asset, right? Now getting into this portion, you can see that I have account 1. Only one account will be created by default for you, but I can create multiple accounts if I want to, right? I can also import an account which has been created earlier or in some other wallet also into this wallet. I can connect a hardware wallet, Trezor and Ledger Nano, which we saw, can be connected to this MetaMask using this setting, right? So, and in settings, you have a lot of options. If you want to look at all of these options, you are free to go. It's a very simple software, very user intuitive software. So you can go ahead and take a look at that. Now, let me go to this account 1. If I copy this, if I click on this, it will get copied to my clipboard. So let me copy and paste it somewhere. So here you can see this is my public address in Ethereum. So 0x is meant to denote hexadecimal numbers, right? So 3554 D88 3D DB DE, this entire thing is my address. So this is my public key, as you can consider. If I want you to send some money to me, right, then I'll give you my address. This was the one I'll be giving you, right? So that is something. Now in the next section, we are going to look at creation of your own token.